So the Bank of Jamaica has slashed policy rates by 25 basis points from 5.75% down to 5.5%. And you may ask, Carlton, so what does this mean? So the policy rate is what the Bank of Jamaica pays to the banks, etc., on their balances in their current accounts. And they can access also short-term funding. So a reduction in interest rate paid to the banks should start seeing some amount of impact on you and I. But the Bank of Jamaica does this in an effort to stimulate possibly growth in the economy. As we know, post Hurricane Melissa, a lot of things happened, and companies, individuals, etc., needs access to capital so they can start impacting the economy more positively. So what you will find is that rates will possibly be cheaper when you are borrowing. Mortgage rates may start falling. Personal loan rates may start falling, and businesses can have access to some of these monies at a much cheaper rate. When businesses are able to borrow at this cheaper rate, they can now start doing repairs, expanding, etc., which will start to see a positive impact on the economy. When persons can borrow cheaper as well, they can possibly start businesses, renovate their homes, build more resilient homes, etc., which is also impacting the economy. However, the BOJ has to be very, very careful because it's a balancing act. You cannot keep rates too low for too long because that can also impact on inflation, start to increase inflation at some point in time. So the BOJ is trying to find that nice little balance space there, but it is obvious and it's evident that right now the focus is on stimulating the economy. So what should you and I do? Number one, we can start looking back over our loan to see what are the rates and start having those discussions with your banks, etc., to see if that can allow you to benefit from this lowered rate. Number two, if you have a purpose to borrow right now, you can lock in cheaper rates once banks starts offering lower interest rates. That's so important. What you can also do at number three is to start invest a little bit better, because with a reduction in the rates from the BOJ, you find that some of your bank investments may start to see a reduction. For example, on your fixed deposit rates, those will start be a little bit lower. So you want to start investing a little bit better now to see, the returns more balanced, etc. So it's a good time to speak with a licensed financial advisor as well, i.e. you can talk to me, to see what you can do, how you can position yourself from an investment standpoint to start earning a little bit better. But it's a good step in the right direction now, and it's so good that you and I need to pay attention to the policy rate that the BOJ oftentimes review, and we are made aware of this. This new rate was effective February 23. So yeah, let's see what will happen and how will this impact you and I, the economy, and how we can benefit from this as well. So if this content is of any interest to you, please like it, please share it,